Hi there, John Frank here with Remax Professionals and our favorite cat Walter here for this week's episode of Cocktails and Kitties. Walter just came back from the outside. Smells such like a fresh cat. Okay, now you go, boy. All right, so today, as we're a little bit more festive or getting closer to Christmas, we're going to embark on a few more festive cocktails, right? So if you were down under, I would say that, being like summer there, probably not the time for these, but as it's pretty cold out here, we're going to get things a little bit more desserty, a little bit more creamy. And today we're doing a single serve eggnog, boozy eggnog, from scratch. This can be scaled up if you like. So starts with an egg, and you might not want to have too many of these whole egg cocktails. They're pretty robust, very filling for sure. Just save that egg. We'll roast that up and put that in the garden. So we got the one egg. Typically you go with like a small or a medium egg. This happens to be an extra large bad boy. We use roughly an ounce of simple syrup. This one I'm going to use is a semi-rich Demerara syrup. Just cleaning that up from the tiki season. Some folks, like a lot of recipes, call for bourbon or dessert wine, something like this. I like mine rum and brandy or cognac, right? But a rye would be a good choice too if you're from the prairies. I know my uncle always enjoys a little bit of rye with his eggnog. So an ounce of cognac, in this case brandy, using Macieira 5-star brandy from Portugal. Now, you could choose to use a dark rum or a darker rum. This is an Appleton's 12-year. It's got that Jamaican funk to it. But I want to try this with the Ray and Nephews. This is a really interesting character to it. Still like a little bit funky, but more caramelly. So we'll hit that with this. And it's a little bit more high test. So if you got an auntie that's that's driving you a little crazy, or a relation, mother-in-law, you want to get that night over with them quickly. A couple of these will definitely sort them out. And lastly, heavy cream. Oh, and an ounce of that. So like a lot of richness to this. So we're not going to need this no more. In the sink she goes. Along with that, right? And what we'll do is we'll give this give this a whip shake. Get a little bit of froth and in there. Make sure the egg and everything's nice and combined. Oh yeah. And then what we do is we add in the ice and give it a chill down. Now, someone say, hey, serve this up, strain this into, double strain this into a coupe glass, something like that. I like my eggnog with a little bit of ice in it, or in this case, a fair bit of ice. Don't need those anymore. But to make it really special, folks, we use some nutmeg and give a little shot of this over the top. You could do other Christmas spices, but the nutmeg, the freshly grated nutmeg, this just knocks your socks right off. Oh yeah, the nutmeg totally does it. And dangerous, because there's like 2 ounces of hooch in there. And geez Louise, you can barely taste it. It's got that deep, spicy characteristic, and you know, just this hint of rum. Oh, that Ray and Nephew is delightful. So I will attach this recipe to the video as per usual. Please, if you've got any suggestions moving forward, love to have them. Right, especially those desserty drinks that you know you don't in the warmer months you don't have real patience for. You know, take care of yourself this weekend. Be careful now. The check stops are out 100%. So, you know, think about alternatives to getting home, and y'all stay safe out there and stay warm. Keep your stick on the ice, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.